I think Mega Froslass is one of the best glow-ups of a Mega Pokemon. High speed, insane special attack, and most importantly, Snow Warning, allowing it to spam 100% accurate blizzards. Couple that with Snow giving it a defense boost, and the ability to set Aurora Veil for itself and its teammates, feels like a pretty good Pokemon. So today we're taking Mega Froslass to the Master Ball rank, using a team from Uni no Uni, a strong player who got 3rd place at the Pokemon World Championships in 2022. This team has some really cool techs like competitive Empoleon, so let's break the team down and get right into the battles. So of course, the star of the show is Froslass. You're going to be running max speed. This allows you to get multiple opportunities to fire off, or the most chances rather, to fire off your blizzards. It also lets you speed tie with Scizor, one of the most prominent, if not the most prominent Pokemon used right now, behind Incineroar. You'll get your blizzards off, you have your Shadow Ball for opposing ghost types, opposing Froslass, and then Protect plus Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil is really nice, but this Pokemon combos incredibly well with Choice Scarf, Rotom, Frost. By setting up the Snow, you allow yourself those 100% accurate blizzards so you can blizzard spam. Electro Reb is really nice too. It allows you to slow down faster Pokemon like Mega Gengar or even potentially Scizor. That way the speed tie is gone. That way your Mega Froslass can throw off blizzards as well. This is also just good in general for other megas like Mega Lopunny. You can Vulture Stun out of there on bad matchups or even just to get super effective damage on Pokemon like Pelipper, helping you win the Weather War, and Thunderbolt is your strongest electric type attack. Next up, we have another tried and true member of Pokemon Champions, and that's Jolly Max Speed Garchomp. This one is running the White Herb. That way you don't have to worry too much about Incineroar's Intimidate or just the opponent trying to Intimidate Shuffle on you. You have your Rock Slide for the spread damage. Obviously, Garchomp is very good in the Sun matchup, allowing it to KO Pokemon like Mega Charizard Y. Earthquake pairs very well with Rotom Frost. They actually pair extremely well together because you can have the Levitate ability to avoid it while firing off your Blizzards, while firing off your spread move, Earthquakes, and then Dragon Claw just allows you to hit dragons with single target moves like Mega Dragonite and opposing Garchomp. We also have one of the coolest mons on the team, and that is Empoleon. Empoleon with competitive basically punishes Intimidate. So Intimidate Incineroar comes out and you get a +2 special attack raise. We have a good chunk of speed on this Pokemon as well. This allows us to outspeed min speed Mega Tyranitar as well as most Incineroar, and at +2 Water Pulse can help us deal with that. We also have max HP. This Pokemon is also naturally good with its water and steel typing into Mega Floette Eternal. A very, very, very big problem. Flash Cannon allows you to deal with that, but if they set up multiple Calm Minds, you can Roar to phase them out. This will also help you in matchups versus Perish Song. That way you can get rid of Mega Gengar, because Roar does go through Substitute. And then, of course, Protect. The guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the best Pokemon in VGC and the best Pokemon in doubles ever. And that is Incineroar. Now, this Incineroar is really interesting because it's actually max attack, and I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that this team does have Electro Web, and you also just really want to be able to punish opposing Pokemon for Froslass. King Gambit is a giant threat to Mega Froslass, so having almost max attack, you're doing so much more. You're basically able to KO it after a little bit of chip. You have your Darkest Lair, your Fake Out, and your Parting Shot to get on out of there and get the rest of your team in. Incineroar is running a Citrus Berry, but you can definitely do Lum if you want to, if you're scared in the Sun matchup. And then you can also have the leftovers, of course, which are on Empoleon. And then this is the really cool member of the team. It's Max Speed Focus Sash King Gambit. So it's guaranteed to live a close combat from Scizor, guaranteed to live basically any hit, at least any one hit, and do a lot of damage back. The reason it's max speed, again, you want to be able to threaten slower Pokemon like Tyranitar that are not running max speed. With a low kick, you want to be able to outspeed Pokemon that threaten your Mega Froslass, like Incineroar, and threaten them with the Defiant boosted low kick. You have your Iron Head and Sucker Punch Protect. Very simple combo. There's no real reason for Kowtow on this thing because Kowtow is the main target of Kowtow is Sinistcha, and between an offensive Incineroar which can deal with it and then 2 Blizzard spammers, you are pretty good. So this is actually the team if you want to copy it. Big shout out to Uni to Uni for obviously making it. Also big shout out to Aaron, Cybertron, Zhang, the GOAT. We'll be having a video hopefully going up this week. And yeah, he basically showed me this team from his top 15 teams you could use in Pokemon Champions. I'll link that down below as well. If you like VGC content, you should definitely check it out. If you want to see the EVs as well, there it is. But that is the team we're using today. We're going to be in Master Ball rank. If you guys do enjoy this content, feel free to let me know. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, and if you want to. And yeah, let's play. So I'm actually pretty excited to play. I haven't used this team in ranked yet. I was just testing it in casual just to have a feel. I think that's a good way to do it if you're using Pokemon Showdown or just casual playing. Ice Wing is pretty cool. Maybe they also have a Mega Froslass, or no? Okay. Well, Mega Froslass is extremely fast here. Faster than everything. And the double Blizzard spam is actually unpunishable, which is really cool. Another Pokemon I like into their team is going to be, again, the double Blizzard spam. I like Rotom plus this. I really like Empoleon, considering they do have the Floette Eternal, which is a giant threat. And now it's how do I want to deal with the final Pokemon on their team. Sinistcha is dealt with via double Blizzard. Pokemon like Scizor are definitely scary. I think Aurora Veil is going to be really nice here too. And if you skipped ahead, basically, you might not have heard. If you enjoy the content, feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Earthquake is really nice. Max Speed Gambit, though, is kind of cool. Earthquake next to Protect, I really, really like. This is interesting. I assume they're going for a Gambit endgame. Gambit's a giant threat to this, and I'm probably bringing the wrong Pokemon. I definitely should bring my own King Gambit because I'm Focus Sash. I think that might be better than Garchomp. But then I don't switch in very well to Scizor, so I'm gonna trust my gut here and hope that Aurora Veil gives me multiple opportunities to actually survive hits, and then we'll just go from there, right? They have a relatively fast and mixed team. We're both about the same rating as well, 19-19. As usual, I'll show every single battle that I play. And yeah, let's see what happens. So this is interesting, right? Because I can obviously lose a Mon immediately. But I do like the idea of just getting as much damage as possible on these giant threats. Yeah, I do like the idea of just getting as much damage as possible on Farigiraf. Should I just double Blizzard and prevent Trick Room? Low-key, I want to do that. I'm actually also curious to see if double Blizzard prevents Trick Room. Froslass may be able to live in one Iron Head, just because of the Ice-type defense boost, and if that is the case, I want to go for this. I think Aurora Veil is actually the smarter play, and then Volt Switch on Farigiraf into my Empoleon, which has a better shot, but I also just want to click Double Blizzard. So I will. Alright, so we get the nice, strong Blizzard off. That Farigiraf is pretty special defensive, so it actually will live both. But we get a nice little Double Blizzard, and the cool thing about Double Blizzard is you actually have so many chances to freeze, because you're firing off so many ice moves. This is not pre-recorded. It is simply facts that I was speaking. I told you have so many chances to freeze here. Now, I do want to be careful. I do want to be very careful. I want to keep Froslass alive. So what I want to do is go Empoleon with that. And I think I want to throw off another Blizzard. Empoleon has just a good matchup in general to the team. And again, when you're throwing off multiple ice moves, you're going to have more chances of freeze. Now, freeze has changed. So Gambit has a 25% chance to thaw every turn. And then on turn 3, it's guaranteed to thaw. So it's not like that Gambit's dead forever. I just think this is a really good showcase immediately of what it could do. They do stay frozen for that turn. I switched out just in case they wanted to Psychic plus Iron Head into the Froslass slot. But they end up not doing so. And then by me getting an Empoleon, we have a pretty decent matchup here. We actually don't KO Farigiraf, which is actually better for us. Yeah, not KOing Farigiraf is way better for us. And what I can do is just go right for a Water Pulse here. How many turns of Trick Room are there? Iron Head into this slot would be annoying. I'm just going to Blizzard again. I mean, I might as well just spam it. I have really fast Pokemon. My Rotom can't protect. I could see them switching out into Sinistcha, but the fact that we got the freeze on cue is absolutely insane. They do thaw out, which is to be expected. They low kick into my Empoleon. It's not going to be able to kill, as expected as well, and I should be able to live the Farigiraf Psychic, assuming it wasn't a roll. Nice, and we're going to be able to pick up the KO here because the Citrus Berry was on... This is not going to do much, but yeah, it's so funny using Water Pulse. We're going to be able to pick up the KO here because the Citrus Berry was on Farigiraf, and there goes the Trick Room mode, and now we have so much speed in the back as well. So we're looking pretty decent. Depending on what they bring, we might just be able to win with double Blizzard spam, as we basically have already started here. Empoleon is also incredibly slow, so there's a good chance it's good into basically everything left. Sinistcha comes out, so that's good into Froslass. We don't care about that, and I think it's Floette Eternal. Oh, beautiful. All right, so what we do now is it's going to be a Flash Cannon into you. And I think my best odds is just to switch out into Garchomp, considering Garchomp is pretty mid in this game. But being able to throw off blizzards and setting up Aurora Veil and allowing my... Maybe this is the wrong play because I could have Earthquaked next to the guy. But if they set up Calm Minds, it's a little bit scarier for me, so I don't want that to be the case. I can see them doing that too. Plus, I can protect. So there's the Fairy Aura. We'll see what we do here. They do Matcha Gotcha. Oh, do they do this plus Dazzling Gleam? Well, I will get an I'll get a hit off first. I'll get a strong Flash Cannon off. Oh my gosh, Empoleon, that max special attack is insane. We get a nasty crit as well. And a Spadef drop, which means even if they Calm Mind will be good as they end up going for that Calm Mind. And this is where it gets a little bit spicy because this is the last turn of Trick Room. This is also, I know I can do the thing where I can actually see everything, but it's also the last turn of Snow. We do not want them going for a Draining Kiss. So what I think I want to do is actually switch into Rotom. As good as Double Blizzard is, now with the Spin Up Drop, I should be able to kill them with Double Blizzard, Double Blizzard. I think I'm good. Also, they go for Matcha Gotcha first. It's better if both Pokemon go down. Yeah, so it's better they hit the Matcha Gotcha. And like I said, it's better if both Pokemon go down, so I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Because I would like my Mon to go down, so that way... yeah, this is guaranteed. This is guaranteed both go down, I think. I get the Flash Cannon there. We know you're not Citrus Berry on this guy either. And there's Dazzling Gleam. Beautiful. And now Snow ends, but I have a Scarf Rotom and a Mega Froslass. So Blizzard spam really went stupid. Obviously the freeze. I got crits. I got a Spadef drop. I got everything, right? And that's just what Pokemon is sometimes. They can't stop me from clicking. They can't stop me from clicking anything now. They can't stop me with Rage Powder, and that's why we kept the Scarf Rotom in the back. And they can't stop these 100% accurate blizzards. So a really, really, really strong Mega Froslass showcase just to start. I assume they might run here. Or they'll let me hit them with Blizzard. I would run. Oh, okay. Well, they don't run. I'm surprised. I can play it out. That's fine too. They might run in the middle of the Blizzard though. That's bad. You should leave before the Blizzard or stay bunkered down. All right, homie. All right, Rotom decides to finish them off. So that's game. Cool. So we got the first win, and Mega Froslass went stupid. I obviously opted for the more aggressive approach just to see if I could knock out Farigiraf. Farigiraf just barely lived, and if I had prevented Trick Room, it might have been crazy as well, in general. But very lucky. I'm not going to deny how lucky I got in that game. It was there. Y'all saw it. I was recording. It happened as I said it, and yeah. We're going to go ahead and get another game, guys. We'll be right back. All right, guys, I lied. I said I'd be right back, but I went to eat sushi. Now, will the sushi make me a worse player? Who knows? Or will it give me a boost like Dondozo? Probably not. It's time to lose the game. Okay. Let's see what we got. A Scizor and Scovillain, which will be burning everything. Gyarados, Rotom is a little annoying too. Scovillain's very annoying. Scizor is insanely annoying. I think we definitely want these two as a lead just because Blizzard is pretty unpunishable. Incin makes a lot of sense because of Scizor. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense because of Scizor, though Gyarados can be problematic. I think last mon is Garchomp for the overall ability to take a hit from Sneasler. And also just to do damage with Rock Slide. I don't like Empoleon in this game. Kind of loses to everybody. Kingambit kind of does the same, but it does have a Focus Sash. No, I think I need the initial damage of this guy. And I like Incineroar in the back just again for that Intimidate. Trying to do as much damage as I can. An interesting matchup. I'm excited to see how this goes. I assume Scizor is the Mega as well, alongside Scovillain. We might not see Scovillain in this game. Or it could be Bandit Scizor or Steel Plate Scizor. Actually, SD Scizor might be worse. SD Scizor might be worse. But Rotom is the nice, electric and ice affinity. So it can do a ton of damage, I think. We'll see. Okay. We'll What you gonna do? You gonna climb some points because of me? Alright, so Scovillain Sneasler. Oh, they might fake out me. It's a tough turn because like I want to go Incineroar with my Rotom slot. But if they're White Herb, that doesn't help me at all. Actually, high key, I just want to... I think I want to Veil. I think Veil gives me the most out of the turn. But if I get off the... If I bring this in on the White Herb, I'm actually in a bad spot because then they get their attack off before me. It's fine. They go for Fake Out anyway, right? I assume they Fake Out. I want to get a Veil because it allows my team to be extra bulky and allows me to take on hits from Scovillain. We'll see how this goes. Is it White Herb? Okay, it is White Herb, so it's not Sash. That's important. Do you CC immediately or do you Fake Out? Because like I feel like you have to Fake Out because Double Blizzard will literally kill both Mons here. Like Double Blizzard will KO both Mons. I got a Froslass just for that Veil. Sneasler will outspeed me. And they are going to Mega Evolve Scovillain, but I should be faster even if they end up having something like Rock Tomb. If they Rock Slide, that'd be wild. Alright, they Fake Out, perfect. We get out that Veil, so this will guarantee that we live the hit. And I assume a Flamethrower is coming out. Leech Seed, that's okay. I think a Leech Seed is definitely more than okay. I'm going to end up burnt on this guy, unfortunately, too. But I can't really stop that. I think I want a Blizzard for sure. And I... Fake Out threatens Sneasler. What do they have in back? Gyara, maybe? Scizor regular could be annoying. Rotom could be annoying, too. I think I just want to Blitz in a Scovillain because they're going to CC before me, so Blizzard should KO them. I'll live it because of Veil. And then Blitz into Blizzard should KO... I'm hoping to KO Scovillain. But Blizzard at -1 should KO Sneasler. I have max attack on this Incineroar, so this is what I'm kind of hoping for. We'll find out right now. Leech Seed is... I love Scovillain, right? It was the first Pokemon I featured on this channel. They ended up switching, which is great. Gyarados? Rotom. That's fine. Nobody attacked that slot. And they protect. Okay, so I guess I technically did attack that slot, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. Alright, so we get a Blizzard off here. Potentially even freezing. Did a lot to Rotom, I'm not going to lie. And then they obviously get that off there. Rotom in the back. A little problematic. I think the play is to... I think it's the same thing, right? Because they can't protect that slot. And even if it is Scizor in the back, at least at this point, there's no Gyarados Intimidate to stop Garchomp. So I'm just going to Flare Blitz plus double attack into that slot. Do as much as we can. We are going to end up burnt here because of Scovillain. I'm hoping, though, this is enough to knock out Scovillain because Scovillain is going to be really annoying. Being able to burn my guys. I should get a Citrus Berry here. Yep. Makes sense. They go for Pump. I'll live it. Because of Veil. I'll live Flamethrower after anyway. Am I faster than their Scovillain? Get my Citrus too. Let's go. I doubt it. Alright. Good job. By KOing Scovillain here, right? Leech is supposed to go into that slot. Does it go into Rotom? I don't remember how it works in VGC. Okay, so we KO Scovillain, which is huge. Big. Okay. Scovillain's down. It's going to open up Garchomp a lot. Burn. Yep, the way Leechy works definitely changes. Okay, cool. Is it Scizor in the back? Yeah, duh. So they'll Bullet Punch here. And they'll pump into this slot. I don't have enough turns of Hail left, do I? One extra turn. Pump could still miss. I think I'd rather go Rotom. I think I'm gonna switch out both. I want to be able to get up Snow one more time. Also, Sneasler most likely does not have Protect, so because it's Fake Out White Herb. I think it would have protected if it did it before switching. So this will get a little bit of chip on them. And this allowed me a strong hit again. So they Thunderbolt, which is fine. We obviously take that easily. And then I'm going for Swords Dance, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to Dragon Claw on Rotom. Do they protect both because of the ice defense boost? I think KOing Rotom is smart. I don't know, maybe, because I feel like Scizor could protect here. I don't know, they're Metal Coat, so it's annoying. But I basically want to KO Rotom for sure. Because I can pivot in Scizor. I'll live Bullet Punch. Alright, so this combination of attacks should KO Rotom, which is important. And I'm going to get an Intimidate off. That gives me a good opportunity there. I should be able to double KO. I'll definitely be faster than Rotom. Dragon Claw picks up the KO. I didn't trust Rock Slide to KO from there, so I didn't want to make the play. It's going to be a close endgame, man. There's another SD. They pounced. They did a good chunk, man. That did a real good chunk. But I got my White Herb, though, so I'm still faster. Okay, so now they're actually in a situation where I can Earthquake plus... I think they're in a situation where I can Earthquake plus Flare Blitz, right? Because they have to fake out one of my Mons. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think CC knocks out Garchomp. I could just be wrong. Right, they fake out that, which makes sense. Earthquake should KO Sneasel. Don't live. There you go. Okay, so we should get the KO on Sneasel. Beautiful. And then we definitely should win the game here because all we got to do is go Froslass. And they can't KO both, right? That didn't matter. Yeah, I think we definitely have this game now because we go Froslass to get up the Snow. That way our Rotom gets a defense raise. And we Shadow Ball plus Earthquake. And this ensures that only one Mon goes down. And the Ice-type defense was, again, for Rotom would be good. They can't KO both Mons, and Shadow Ball would definitely KO that. Even if they protect here and I KO my own Froslass, which would die to burn anyway, I still am up 2 Pokemon, and one of them is Levitate next to a Thunderbolter, so we should be in a spot to win. I think that's it. Palance is a really cool tech, but I'm very happy that this wasn't Lumberry Garchomp, and it ended up being White Herb, obviously, because it allowed me to not worry about that. Yep. This is smart, but because of the rough skin, it's going to knock him out. I mean, Shadow Ball was going to knock him out anyway. It's base 140 special attack. So Shadow Ball was definitely going to do it. But it's nice to have that added insurance there that we didn't have to worry about not taking it down. So really, really, really good game. Really close game. And I'm very happy that the double ice was able to beat the steel fire core plus Sneasel plus fighting. So felt pretty good to win that game. Scovillain and Meyer, me too, fam. Absolutely me too. All right. Let's keep going. We'll get another game, and we'll be right back. All right, we found a game versus Yaya. What do you have? Rain. In theory, this is a really good Froslass matchup. I really love these double here. You're also really good too. I do kind of low-key like my Sucker on my Gambit. But Intimidate's good for sponging Basculegion. Them not being Pelipper means that they're most likely not Focus Sash on Politoed, right? I don't know what Mon could be. It could be Sneasler on this team then. Which makes sense. We're going to have to play the Weather Ward differently. Empoleon gives me a resist to Hurricane Dragonite, but that's about it. Resist to Water, but it's going to take a lot. Incineroar gives me Intimidate. Plus Fake Out Pressure. King Gambit Sash. I know it's a rain team, but I kind of do like... Because Gambit's low kick is very weak into our Chaladon. Our Chaladon's not a Pokemon that gets a 120 base power low kick into. But I do kind of think that the Sucker Punch is good, especially with me being max speed. But I'm not Kowtow. If I was Kowtow, I'd be more inclined to bring that. I think I'm actually going to bring Incineroar into the rain team. And Incineroar is such a good Pokemon that it's okay to bring it into teams like this. What it does is it basically gets to come in on the fake out, which I like a lot. And this is interesting too because Froslass is obviously going to Mega Evolve after Politoed comes in, so I can get the Hail Up. So we might even see some Protect turns from the opponent, which is why I like Rotom next to it, because Rotom can kind of Volt Switch around and do a ton of work. All right. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. I think we're going to make the Incineroar. What was that? That was not Froslass, right? I don't want to Mega Evolve immediately. But I think that getting up Veil is insanely safe. It's actually very safe. Because if they switch into Politoed, I'll get it. If they don't Protect here, I'll be able to get a Veil. Then I can switch out Froslass. Just so I can reset it. And having Fake Out Pressure with Incineroar is going to help that out a lot. So I think I'll do that play. They can't switch in Politoed, basically, and reset my thing. Because, I mean, the Mega Order, like, changed, and then it didn't change, and then they changed back, and there's still bugs. I have no idea. Is it White Herb? It is not White Herb. Okay, so they end up... Do they Protect? Well, they end up staying in, which is what I want them to do, right? It's most like I said, Sash Sneasler. We get up the Snow. Dragonite is going to Mega Evolve, which is actually surprising, considering if I click Double Blizzard, you die. But you know what? Maybe they're going to get up a Tailwind, and they didn't care about the 2 Blizzard Mons in front of them. Which is fair. Alright, so Aurora Veil goes up. We'll be able to live every hit. And I assume Tailwind comes out. There's Tailwind. I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to throw off a Raw Blizzard if I can. Actually, I like going Rotom on this turn. I like switching out both Pokemon. My thought process is I'll resist Hurricane on that slot. If they CC in the Garchomp, I don't have to get up a Fake Out on that as well. Does that even make sense? Like, if I hit Blizzard, it doesn't matter, right? Let me just Fake Out Sneasler and Blizzard. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, so I did what I want. This works out anyway, right? Because I get Rotom in position if they double. So that's fine. All right, so it kind of worked out regardless, but it didn't. I assume they Hurricane or Draco. All right, they just protect both, which is fine. That's fair. That's smart. I think I'm just going to Blizzard. I like Blizzard plus Darkest Lariat. Well, Blitz is better. Blitz is better in case they switch. I don't really like the way I'm playing this game. I feel like I'm playing a little bit... I'm trying to make some calls I think would be necessary in best of 3, but I guess in best of 1 I shouldn't... Oh, okay, so I assume they do switch, right? Okay, so they did switch. This is actually good because Blizzard, if it does land on Sneasler, we still kill it with Blizzard into Flare Blitz. Yeah, Aurora Veil lets me survive, so let's land just 1 Blizzard. Just 1. All we gotta do is land 1, buddy. On the Sneasler. It did hear me with the landing 1, by the way. Oh, no, it didn't hear me at all. Woo! It did not hear me at all. Alright, so we're gonna keep you alive. Go Froslass to reset. How many turns of Tailwind are there? 1 turn of Tailwind. Okay. I want to keep Rotom alive because Electro Web and Garchomp is really strong. Mainly also I can't because I missed. I don't have any. I didn't kill Sneasler, which is important. But because I missed, I don't get any chip on it. But Froslass, obviously, I still have Veil. Maybe I live CC as well. Instant does live CC. I don't know if they're Muddy Water versus Weather Ball. Sometimes Double Blizzard does not want to hit, you know? It'd be like that. They do Muddy Water. Does that kill? It does not kill. Incineroar hangs on due to friendship. No accuracy drop either. This is going to knock out the Darkest Lariatmon. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. And Tailwind peters out. Obviously, Rain is gone. They probably have Basket Legion in the back, so we want to be careful. We want to be extremely careful. Oh, it's Basket Legion in the front. I'm just going to Shadow Ball. I think hard switching to Garchomp. This works if they Aqua Jet me. They're not Sash. One of these mons should switch. And Garchomp is pretty good here. It's good under Veil. If they do switch, that's fine. They Aqua Jet, perfect. So, beautiful. I'll be able to knock them out with Shadow Ball. And now we have the Weather War 1. Yeah, we have that Weather War 1. And we can Rock Slide plus attack. So, beautiful. Basket Legion going down. Absolutely incredible. We're looking good with Froslass. It all comes down to accuracy, I think. Do you get him? They get the accuracy drop on Garchomp, which is pretty big. But I keep forgetting we have the damn Mirror Herb on our side. This is going to be close, though. I think no matter what, I Blizzard plus Rock Slide. It hits all of them, all the above. And more importantly, I'll kill Dragonite with Blizzard and Rock Slide for sure. Even though spread move damage is weakened, this is a 140 base power spread Blizzard, you know? The biggest threat is actually Politoed. So giving me an option to be able to flinch it and freeze it, and we actually don't protect me either. Oh my gosh, look at that. It almost KOs Raw, which is crazy. Let's see if we land the other one. Maybe I should... the better play was Dragon Claw. If I do miss Rock Slide, I don't, luckily. But if I did miss Rock Slide, they could have gotten up Tailwind, been a little bit annoying with Muddy Water accuracy drops, and then they might have been able to win. But obviously, I do have Thunderbolt in the back plus Fake Out, and I do get the flinch, so that's exactly what we wanted. And at this point, we should be able to simply Shadow Ball plus Dragon Claw, and that'd be game. So Froslass did exceptional. I don't think it ever fainted. Maybe it did once, but... Oh yeah, it did once in the burn one, but it fainted like in a good turn. So Froslass did exceptional. We hit 1960, which is really nice. We're on a 4-game win streak as well. I think that's a beautiful moment to call it on. Oh, hold up. Let me see what my achievement... Froslass Enjoyer? Ice type affinity ticket. Let's go. I love these affinity tickets. Also, I got some VP because I spent like 20,000 VP yesterday to look like Wario. But anyway, this team is really, 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 really good. If you guys want it, of course, there's a code. Shout out to Unito Uni for the squad as well. I had a lot of fun in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. As always, feel free to leave a like, feel free to sub. You guys saw how good Rotom and Froslass were as a pair and how we were able to play around Weather Wars and whatnot. The White Herb on Garchomp mattered twice. Versus Pounce and versus Muddy Water. It was able to give us multiple opportunities to be able to win the game. And Polion was cool on the Trick Room team into the Floette. And I don't think we brought Gambit at all, which is pretty interesting. Pretty cool. We didn't like fight anything. It was like Trick Room plus Incineroar or anything like that, which I think that... Well, we did in the beginning, but I don't think it had Incineroar. We just basically double froze. Gambit could have been cool into that too. We didn't really get to show off any of the speed tiers. But again, that's the squad. Thank you everybody for watching. Like I said, if you enjoy, feel free to sub. On my way to 500,000 subs. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.